taken. Up the far side of the field. Declan Tobin went highest for it. Ball breaks to Sean Heaslip. Into Sean Line. Sean Line cutting through. Éire Óg have an extra man inside. The hand pass across to Colleen Lynch on the 20-metre line. He fumbled as it came across him. Fired in towards goals again. Padraig Russell there for Clarecastle. Relieves the danger. Out to the unmarked Paddy Quinn. Quinn setting up a Clarecastle attack. Alan Neville racing out. Gains possession. Still Alan Neville looks goalwards. Strikes it in. It's off target. It's gone to the right and wide. The puck out by Owen McMahon. Victor Loughlin under it. Declan Tobin tussling for Éire Óg. John Russell wearing number 8 but now gone to centre half back. Gary Lowe, ball goes by him, doesn't go by Anthony Daly, being pursued by Sean Line. Victor Loughlin down towards Pascal Russell. Can Pascal keep this in play? Has possession, trying to turn Barry Smith. Launches a dangerous one over across in front of goals. Alan Neville has possession, strikes it in, it's blocked. Backs and forwards tussling for it. Ball breaks across. Barry Smith, the fullback, gets the clearance. Declan Tobin goes high for it. Half blocked down. Fergus Toohey in possession. Toohey cutting through, going by two Éire Óg challenges. Still Fergus Toohey. Looks goalward, strikes it in. Owen McMahon blocks it. Pat Healy coming to challenge. Still Owen McMahon coming out a long ways from goals. Gets his clearance. There is Stephen Sheedy. Playing well in the centre of the field. Sheedy launches down towards goals. Owen McMahon still not back in his goal. But Barry Smith is there in front of goals. Gets it out to John Russell. Russell swings it back past the centre of the field. There's the other centre half back, Paddy Quinn. Gets it out to Stephen Sheedy. Playing soundly in the centre of the field. A bit slow in getting his shot in. Blocked at the second attempt. Comes back to him. Still Stephen Sheedy. Padraig Russell setting up a Clarecastle attack. Ball breaks to Pascal Russell. Pascal looks goalwards, strikes it in. It's gone to the right and wide. Points between the sides. 18 and a half minutes gone the second half. There's certainly still time enough for Éire Óg if they're good enough. Garrod Mannion goes by Barney Lynch. Still Garrod Mannion strikes it in. But the shot is a very, very poor one indeed. It's gone to the left and wide. By my tally, that's 7 wides that both sides have had. But of course, Clarecastle lead where it matters most, and that's on the scoreboard. 3 goals and 4 to 7 points. That's 13 points to 7. Noel Considine with the puck out. Goes by the Éire Óg 65. Tommy Howard and John Russell. John Russell the one who wins possession. Setting up another Éire Óg attack. Barney Lynch goes across, lays it behind him. So does Sean Line. Anthony Daly gets the clearance. John Russell the first to react to that. Sends down a low one, down towards Sean Heaslip. Seems to be very hot. Sean Heaslip can't hold on to it. Then gets it at the second attempt. He'd seem to drop the hurley, but the referee weighs on the play. Down towards Petey Barry. Petey Barry gains possession. Can he turn? Still Barry going through. Very hard to stop as he's going through. Petey Barry takes the shot and he's setting it over the bar. Petey Barry's first score of the evening. Narrows the gap to 5 points. Noel Considine with the puck out. Straight up the centre. Up their eyes for it. Ball breaks down towards Sean Heaslip. Victor Loughlin for Clarecastle. Sending it in low in towards his brother Sparrow. Pat Healy now operating in the corner. Pat Healy has possession and in space. Strikes it in. Yes, it's gone over the bar. A point by Pat Healy. So that's putting the margin back to 6 points again. 14 to 8. Owen McMahon. Goes off the hand of Stephen Sheedy. Paddy Quinn coming very much into the game at centre half-back. Up towards Pascal Russell. Gets there ahead of Barry Smith. Lays it across to Alan Neville. Neville looks goalwards. Strikes it straight and through. Straight over the bar. A point by Alan Neville. Another sub coming onto the Éire Óg side. Tony McHenry is coming into the team wearing number 18. And Colin Lynch is the one who's being replaced. That's 3 substitute now that Éire Óg have brought in to try and get their act together and try and get their rhythm moving. Éire Óg on the attack, switched in the centre. Stephen Sheedy. And again Sheedy gets the clearance up towards Alan Neville. Tomas Corbett is there for Éire Óg. Sending it down towards the corner. Nicely grabbed by Anthony Daly. Clarecastle half-back line and midfielders playing extremely well. Up towards Gerard O'Loughlin. It's gone out over the touchline. Players from both sides claiming it. The linesman has his flag up straight, so I think he's going to throw in the ball. Just under 8 minutes left in the game. And from the resulting throw-in, it's gone over the touchline once again. And again, it's going to be another throw-in. 7 points between the sides. Barry Smith for Éire Óg. Hooked as he tries to get his shot in by Gerard O'Loughlin. Mick Maher covering off. Slow in getting it up. Gerard O'Loughlin beats the two of them. Gets it across towards Pascal Russell. Back covering off is John Russell. Gets his clearance out. Tommy Howard loses his footing. Ball breaks to Declan Tobin. Having to go back towards his own goal to get the clearance in. Well won in the air by Paddy Quinn. Sean McCarthy for Éire Óg. Sends it down towards the Clarecastle goal. Padraig Russell pulls in the air. The ball goes over his head. Martin Nugent and Barney Lynch. Martin Nugent wins the challenge. Tony McHenry switches it over. And once again it's Paddy Quinn having a great game in the second half at centre half-back. This is Garrod Mannion soloing through. Strikes it in. Blocked inside. Tony McHenry trying to get it across. Gary Logue. Martin Sheedy is there for Clarecastle. Seemed to be held by Sean Hayslip. Yes, says referee Shani McMahon. A free out. A sub coming into the Clarecastle side. Simon Healy coming into the team. As Roger McMahon races in there and gives the slip of paper. And Simon Healy has come into the side. He's coming in at left half forward. Tommy Howard is the one who's being replaced. Garrod Mannion now seems to be in the centre of the field for Éire Óg. There has been a number of players put on Stephen Sheedy, but Stephen Sheedy has held the upper hand in the middle of the field. A free to Éire Óg, 5 metres in from this touchline, 60 metres from the Clarecastle goal, be taken by the right half-back Tomas Corbett. Corbett strikes it goalwards, a dangerous one as it drops inside. Gary Logue with the shot, it's gone in! It's gone into the goal! A goal for Éire Óg. Gary Logue, the one that finished it. It was floated in, it was blocked in the air, and it was the substitute Gary Logue who crashed it past Noel Considine. So that's bringing the Éire Óg supporters back into full voice once again. 3 goals and 6 to 1 goal and 8. That's 15 points to 11, just 4 points between the sides. Sean McCarthy launching another attack down towards goals. There's still 5 minutes left in the game. 4 points in margin. Barney Lynch for Clarecastle. The hand pass out to Padraig Russell on his own 45. Swings it up deep into the heart of the Éire Óg defence. Across goes Barry Smith, robbed by Pascal Russell. And Pascal Russell has given a torrid time to the Innes full-back this evening. Pascal swings it in front of goals, but it goes across the face of the goals. It's still not gone out. It's gone out now. It's gone wide. 25 minutes, 35 seconds, the stopwatch says. The scoreboard says 3 goals and 6 to 1 goal and 8. Declan Tobin in the centre of the field. Declan Tobin soloing through. 4 points between them. Still Tobin. Strikes it goalwards. It's gone to the left and wide. Noel Considine to take the puck out. Just under 4 minutes left. Some of the crowd beginning to go out. Behind that goal defended by Noel Considine. But it's certainly not over yet. 4 points is a very small margin. Anything can happen in the final dying minutes of the game. Victor O'Loughlin swings it up towards goals. Grabbed inside by Mick Maher. Returns it back into the centre of the field. Sean Lyon in possession. Strikes it down towards Petey Barry. Across comes Barney Lynch. There's a loose Éire Óg player in front of goals if the ball can be got into him. Not so, says Anthony Daly, as he clears it back up into the heart of the Éire Óg defence once again. Sean Bombs McCarthy being pursued by Sparrow O'Loughlin. Gets it downfield. Gary Logue, the goal scorer, rising onto it. In towards Petey Barry. And once again Barney Lynch was played very soundly in the left corner. Gets the clearance. Declan Tobin under it. Close to the far touchline. Gets it in inside. Sean Lyon in possession. Across. But Stephen Sheedy is there for Clarecastle. Hoosed off the ball by Gary Lowe. Paddy Quinn coming to help. And anywhere Clarecastle can get it out will do at the moment. Garrod Mannion being pursued by Pádraig Russell. Garrod Mannion strikes it in. A dangerous one as it drops inside. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. Players beginning to get involved there in front of goals. Petey Barry and Stephen Sheedy. But thankfully matters has cooled down. The ball went over the end line and went wide.